Welcome to Thick Boy Fight News. Let's dive in. In breaking fight news, the long-rumored bout between lightweight contenders Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler is official. ESPN's Brett Okamoto broke the news first on Twitter. It's official, Dustin Poirier vs. Michael Chandler at MSG in November, per UFC Chief Business Officer Hunter Campbell, 3 rounds. In addition to agreeing to the fight this week, Chandler has also signed a new multi-fight deal. UFC 281 will take place on November 12th in Madison Square Garden, headlined by Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira for the middleweight title. This weekend at UFC 279, Nate Diaz will face Khamzat Chimaev in his last fight on contract for the UFC. In a sit-down with ESPN, Diaz said that he feels disrespected by the UFC due to how the fight came together and it's not the way he wanted to leave. I'm the champion of the whole UFC altogether, and I don't give a. What they got me doing right now is they're acting like I called for this fight, which I didn't call for and I don't want, and didn't want and still don't want, but I don't give a I'll fight anybody. Diaz continued that he feels like the only reason this fight was put together is so the UFC can build up Chimaev. This fight's not even about this guy, it's about making this guy. It's about making this mother. And I'm like, okay, well, you guys aren't gonna let me go because I'm the best fighter here. And you're not gonna let me go unless it's off somebody. I gotta make somebody for you? Well, alright, you're welcome. Let's make him. You're welcome, UFC. Why has the UFC been disrespecting and making me be like their fall guy or something? Him, them, everybody. Diaz did reveal that he asked the UFC to fight 4 other top contenders, but the promotion refused.
I told him, you go fight a number 5, top 5 guy, and then I'll fight him if you want me to fight him, since you're not letting me out to fight Ferguson or Luque or who the else did I try to fight?
Dustin Poirier.
Poirier, Chandler, the best of the best, whoever you could get.
At the post-fight press conference for Dana White's Contender Series, White was asked if he truly believes that this will be the last time Nate Diaz fights in the UFC. While White didn't give a definitive answer, he did take the time to reflect on Diaz's career, and even spoke about the time he almost got into a brawl with Nate, video courtesy of The Mac Life.
I don't know. I mean, Nate and I talked, and I said, listen, this kid came in on The Ultimate Fighter. He's fought in incredible wars for us, and he's been a big part of this company for a very long time. And what more could I ask of Nate Diaz? If Nate's ready to make this his last fight, I wish him all the best in the world. And it's been fun. It's really been fun dealing with those two. At the times, at certain times, it was whatever. But looking back, the Diaz brothers have been an absolute blast. They're legends in this sport. They're legends in this company. And these days come with all the guys. And if that's what Nate wants, then we wish him the best.
Dana, going off the back of that, Nate did an interview with ESPN earlier today, and he said that you guys have always got along, and there is some love for the UFC and for you. But he did say some years ago in a nightclub, you and him got into an argument, and it nearly got physical. Do you remember that?
Allegedly. Allegedly. We were drinking.
Was it that close? No.
Does anybody else have any other questions?
At Media Day for UFC 279, Khamzat Chimaev was asked about Nate Diaz's gas tank and if the 5 rounds would give Diaz an advantage. Video courtesy of MMA Fighting.
If it goes 2 hours, I don't care, brother. I'm gonna take his head, what are you gonna do? Guy 170, and fight I can fight at heavyweight as well. So I don't think so. That guy gonna survive 1 round. We'll see. I hope he can survive 5 rounds. It's good for him, show his heart, and go away from the UFC and being like a warrior. If I beat him in first round, everyone's gonna say, yeah, the guy is too old. Yeah. Uncle Diaz gonna have to go home.
Brett Okamoto has been busy breaking big fights. On Tuesday, Okamoto reported that Darren Till has a date and opponent to return to the octagon since his series of withdrawals due to injuries. In a tweet, Okamoto broke down the details of the return. Darren Till said he'd return before the end of the year, before a monster comeback in 2023. The return is in the works. Till vs. Dricus du Plessis verbally agreed for UFC 282 on December 10th. Looking for more original MMA content? Check out the rest of Thick Boy YouTube. Exclusive interviews, opinion, and fight analysis is available weekly on The Schaub Show, Food Truck Diaries, and Fight Night Flashbacks. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the action.